Good morning. Let's go harvest some corn. It is a weirdly quiet, very foggy morning out in the field. Before we can get to work, we need to get to work on the combine and get it all ready for its day of harvest.
It's kind of wet.
I sure am grateful they put a ladder on that thing. It'd be pretty tricky to figure out how to climb up without that. Up we go. We got a nice handy service station. Fuel, diesel exhaust fluid, even an air compressor to blow everything off. That's a big nozzle. It's like the semi-truck fuel pump ones. High flow. All right, pass it up. Thank you. Got it. Whew. Now Grant will start the pump. I'm ready. Perfect. Fuel full. All the last drippies. The handle is green to match the combine. Pass it down to my good assistant down there. Thank you. Yeah, I'll check the oil. But first, we cannot forget to put the cap on. Did that once. It was bad. Cap is securely on. Here. Will definitely be time for an oil change by the time harvest is over. Oil looks good, Grant. Pretty dirty up there. This combine is going to need a serious wash after harvest. Get in the cab. What an absolute beast of a machine. A nice breeze picked up and actually blew all of our clouds away, which is going to work perfectly in our favor. Corn is drying down. It's time to get out in the field with the combine. I always have to air the seat so far down. That's more like it. Let's finish getting this field all opened up. Because right now we don't even have the west end rows done. So we need to finish these and then cut east and then cut all the east end rows. Then we can start making our big field passes. But to finish cutting these west end rows, we actually have to make it over, I'll call it a very sketchy culvert. So we are in for an adventure. We've got to get all the way down to that far end. Thanks for riding in the buddy seat with me today. Look at all that corn that needs to be picked. The clouds are still a little bit ominous, but That's okay. We're gonna see what we can get done. Here is our drainage ditch and culvert that we needs to get across. Ooh. Hopefully the combine can make it. But first, we need to actually turn everything on, because as soon as we start driving across the culvert, we need to start picking those end rows. Start up all the internals of the combine. Feel that. Knife bank actuator. Overcurrent detected. Check actuator for obstruction or mechanical linkage issue. What does that mean? We're going to proceed. Turn on the corn head. Make sure everything fires up. Idle up. All right, time to start harvesting. It just rained, so I'm worried about the moisture underneath of me. Hopefully we can make it through. Okay, we're about halfway. I'm gonna set my head down and we're going to start picking here. Ooh, okay, up and over, up and over. Easy. I think we got it, and we might even be lined up in the right row. Okay, hold on. We're making it, we're making it. Yeah! Yes! Woo! Okay, that is a win. These end rows are not looking great per se, but there is corn and it is harvesting, so that's a win. There is a lot of weeds here. I am not impressed with the weed control here. Oh, it's kind of bad looking actually. Wow. Look at all of these weeds. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's bad. Wow. Not sure if we just had, end rows typically struggle with weeds, but this is like the worst I've seen all season for some reason. That is not good. We are going to have to look into something different for this corner of the field for next year. These end rows circle around and kind of wrap around the field. So we're just going to keep going. Yeah, like, so the moisture's great. It's 15.5, 15.8, which is perfect. But the corn's only yielding like 150 bushels to the acre here. That is not impressive. Got 40 feet of corn head in front of me, and the chaff is just blowing like crazy. Circle around. Don't want to hit any signs. Of course, I picked the most stressful part of the field to start off with. Come on. Farmers wonder why their neck always hurts at the end of the day. But our day is like this, I'm just hunched over. Okay, yeah, this is... Hold up. Oh my goodness. What am I looking at right now? Okay, let's stop harvesting for a second. What in the world? Okay. What? What is in the field? It looks like a car. Okay, I'm gonna try to harvest closer and see what is going on here. Grant, do you have a copy?
Yeah, loud and clear.
I think I'm looking at a car in our field right now.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of up on the hilltop and it looks like it's down in that bottom draw there. I haven't finished. I've only got part of these endros out up here. But like, I think I'm looking at a car right now.
Are you over by the, like, the part of the field that has by the road with the curve?
Yeah, I'm right by the curve. I'm gonna finish getting these endros out and then I guess just pick closer to it, but I'm gonna need, I don't know, backup, I guess, over here.
Is somebody in there? Or are they like, is it like in the ditch or on the side of the field?
No, it's like, it's literally in the field. Like at least 16 rows in. It's past my head, I think.
Like they drove over the corn?
I guess. Unless the car has been here since we planted, but I don't think that's true. The pivot would have watered it. I don't think it grew.
Okay, well, just, I don't know, just stay in the combine, make sure no one's in there. I'll come look at it.
I don't know, maybe maybe harvest has gotten so long I'm hallucinating. But yeah, I'm gonna finish picking these endros and then let's figure out what in the world is going on here.
Okay, I'll go over the tractor.
Wow. Okay, I don't even know what to do. Pick. Let's finish the endros. Let's finish the endros. Go figure out what's going on here. I need to pick. It's in the middle of the field. Let's. Wow. There's always something new around here. My goodness. I wake up every single day and it's like, what is today going to look like? And you just never really know. Like, what in the world? There's a car in my field. Did it crash? That's the only reasonable explanation, right? Like, why else would there be there's no other reason. Is it stolen? Let's just get these endros out and get down there. My goodness, I hope they're okay. Here on the farm, we spend most of our time protecting what matters, whether that's keeping our equipment in good shape or shielding our crops from disease. But something that's just as important is protecting my personal information online. And that's where the sponsor of today's video, Delete Me, comes in. Delete Me is a hands-free privacy service that goes through and deletes your personal information from hundreds of data broker websites. Those are sites that collect your name, address, birthday, even your relatives' information, and sell it to anyone with a credit card. After I signed up, Delete Me sent me a privacy report showing all the places my information had been found, and then went straight to work at removing it for me. Their team is consistently scanning to make sure that the information on those sites doesn't pop back up. It's kind of like going out into the field and crop scouting. If you want to take back control of your privacy, go to joindeleteme.com/Laura20 or use code Laura20 for 20% off. That's joindeleteme.com/Laura20 or code Laura20. Now, back to work. Should I call the police? So many weeds in these endros. Ah! I think there's more weeds than corn out here. I don't know what's the bigger problem, the mystery vehicle I just found in my field or the amount of weeds I have out here. Oh my goodness. I mean, honestly. I'm so glad I have Grant with me. Okay. Endros are officially checked off the list. Let's go deal with whatever that is.
Laura said there's a car in the field, so I grabbed a yankum rope. Maybe someone got stuck over there, or I'm not quite sure, but I grabbed a rope just in case, and I'm headed over there in the tractor.
You literally can't even see it from over here. You can't see it. Just give me a second. I will show you what I'm talking about. I don't think I'm going crazy. I'm pretty sure there's something down there. But like
I can see the top of something.
But from up here you can't see anything. I didn't see it until I just rounded this corner here. So I was just going around this corner here, like this, harvesting along, thinking nothing of it, just trying to get these end rows out that are so weedy, by the way. There's just so many weeds. So I was circling along like this. I'm like, okay, am I in the right row? Is everything looking okay? And then, boom, look.
Definitely a car.
That's a car, right? Like that's a car.
How long has it been there?
That's what I've been trying to think about. Like, I mean, the last time that we were out here was to irrigate, but that was,
we never come in this way.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
The road is over there, but the field road is over there. This is a dry land corner, so I just never bothered to come look at it.
but now that I'm thinking about it, I mean, the road curves like this, right by this part of the field.
It's nice. A big sweeping curve.
Yeah, I mean, the road curves, but there's a drop off. Like, oh my goodness. It looks like it's been buried out there.
Here the corn looks like it's all up around there.
That's what it looks like the was just dropped.
Is someone living in there?
Oh my goodness. What if someone was living out of their car in our field?
No.
I'm really glad you're here with me.
Yeah,
There's
it's
no
hard.
way a car could survive this drop off here.
Look at that. A little trail. Dryland's corns are pretty good.
Yeah, and the corn, the moisture's perfect. It's like 14%. This says 200. This says 220 on this dry land here. Okay.
Okay, there's definitely a trail there. Okay, go up a little further. Okay, let's stop at the bus stop.
What in the world? Okay, yeah, let's figure out what moral is going on here. I'm so confused. Okay. All right, let's try to figure out what's happening here. Kind of feels like a horror movie or something. I'm so glad it's light outside. He ran over our corn. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad we stopped where we did.
What is that?
I don't know. I was scared it might be hot. I don't know. What is this?
I think that's a catalytic converter. Like, did it come off in the crash, or did someone try like?
Was
I know
it
people
cut
steal
off?
these. A lot of people steal these things, but it doesn't look cut.
Okay. Well,
But
yeah.
look at this trail, right to a car. It looks like a fairly nice car.
I'm so glad this didn't go through our corn head. Look at this. Look at their tracks.
Right off the road.
Did they drop anything else? I can't imagine the ride this had to have been.
Look at that. Right off the road. Here's the road. And here's where it curves. Looks like they just curved the wrong way. Alright, I gotta know if there's someone sitting in there. Like,
Okay,
it looks like it happened fairly recently because the corn is.
I'm gonna
mature.
let you check that out. I'm a little
Man.
scared.
They ran over so much corn. Like, look at these good ears.
I'm picking those up and throwing them in the head.
So I did a little math the other day, and it takes 33 ears of corn to equal $1. So yes, it does look like a lot of corn, but it's really not a whole lot, but it is still a loss.
I'm just gonna hang back here a little ways. What in the world? Grant blends in so perfectly with the corn. There's no license plate. That's what kind of freaks me out.
There's no one in. Come.
Okay.
It's
Man,
open.
it's open?
It's open.
Here's their tire tracks.
The lights turn on.
This is like a nice car.
Yeah. It's very scratched. And it's very dirty. Okay, looks like
My goodness, has there been an animal in there?
it looks like the battery has some. Someone's been messing with the battery.
What?
It smells weird in there too.
Great, is this a stolen car?
Well, there's no plates on it.
Has it been, I mean, I say has it been crashed, but like, what?
There's no keys.
No keys?
No.
How are we gonna get this out of here? Oh,
Well, boy, look how, that must have been quite the ride. Can you imagine
no.
getting all that? Like, they went a long way. Look where the combine's at. Like, what's the protocol here?
I do not know.
Like, it's in our field.
What happened there?
The-
Are you checking the oil?
Oh,
Oh, ew.
oh, it is very full of oil.
Oh my goodness.
Like, way full.
Wait, the dipstick goes up to there?
No. Interesting. Like, it should not be that full of oil.
Like, is it?
I'm just trying to gather clues here.
Okay. It's just so weird. Like, there's nothing.
And how long has this thing been sitting here?
There's a 2012 Traverse. But there's like nothing personal. I was hoping there's gonna be
like a registration or something?
yeah, I don't see.
Now look at the back. Someone's been messing with the battery.
There's a mystery pill. I'm not gonna
Yikes.
touch that.
Now look at the battery.
Can't even get around here. There's so many corn stalks. Look at that. What in the world?
I bet you this thing is stolen. Someone joyrided it, or I don't know what.
Okay.
Well, it's in our way.
I guess the only logical thing to do now is, can we pull it out of the way if there's no keys in it?
Yeah, I mean, it's in park, but it gets muddy out here. We'll just pull it out of the way so we can get through, and then I guess we'll
Figure it out from there?
call the cops and tell them it's here. I don't know. Like, hey, we got a car sitting here.
Help.
Either come get it if it's yours, or I'll go in the impound yard. I don't know.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna harvest closer because I can definitely make it past, get it to path,
let's do this. We'll just harvest, come down here close to it, and then do another pass as close as you can get.
Okay.
And I did grab the rope on the tractor that I don't know if they're like stuck or something, and we'll just yank it out of the way.
Okay.
I don't know. We got a lot of corn to pick, and this is in our way.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Let's get this thing out of here. At least try and grab a couple of these. Alright, let's keep harvesting so that we can complete a rescue mission. When people ask me, what is it like being a farmer? I think this is a very good representation. Wake up, get everything ready. The weather doesn't cooperate, but that's okay. The weather changes, you get back out here and everything's ready. You're just trying to harvest, and then you find a car in your field. I mean, it's just like, what's next? Okay. We're just gonna see how close we can get to this thing. Just going right through that path they took here. Wow. Okay. Yep, just right over it. I can kind of pick up some of the ears that fell down. Then this just kind of curves around here. Okay. Can we pull him out with the combine? Look at the car! What in the world? There's a car in the field. Okay, well, let's turn around and try to cut around in the other direction. I think Grant is going to try to back the cart all the way down here. Grant's got that yankum rope on the back from the last time we had to pull something out from being unstuck. Anybody remember that fiasco? The grain cart and that yankum rope has been quite the hero this harvest season. All right, Grant, don't run over any more of our corn. He looks like he's just missing it. Keep coming. You remember when we thought we would never use yankum ropes?
We've used this thing so much, it's pink. It's not even red anymore.
When Grant was telling me, oh man, we should get a Yankum rope. We should get a Yankum rope. And I was like, when would we ever use one of those things? We use it all the time. For weird things like this. What's our plan of attack here?
Well, I think I should move because I'm already running over more corn, and I couldn't see the combine, so I erred on being more that side than this side. So I think I need to get that tire right here, because then we can get the grain cart to here without running over corn. Picking up what I'm putting down?
I think so. I want to be picking corn. That's what I want to be picking, but
We're picking cars. It's the
I did not plant
corn car. Yeah, that's
I
what
did
this
not
is.
plant a car this spring. Man, it's too bad that our friend Matt from Matt's Off-Road Recovery was just here. This would be perfect for him. It's muddy out here. Our tractor is gonna need a good wash after harvest. We do not want these augers running into each other.
Okay, when you're ready, come back.
Okay, coming back. I can just barely see Grant in the rearview mirror.
Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Alright, stop there for now.
Okay. You know what? Farming is not supposed to be easy. If it was easy, everyone would do it.
You're all hooked up, so let me see if I can get it into neutral one more time.
Copy that. You know what? It is muddy enough. We are leaving.
The steering is locked and it's locked into neutral.
Is that good? I'm taking this to mean steering locked up is a good thing. I'm not an off-road recovery expert though, so can somebody chime in on that? Is that good?
Okay, I guess pull her out. Let me get to a good spot.
All right, you just tell me when. I'm just going to go forward. It's so muddy. I just don't want me or it to get stuck. So I'm just going to go forward and try and get up this hill. Tell me when I should stop.
Okay.
Okay, go. All right, I'm going forward. All right. Let's do this thing. I idled all the way up and I'm going forward and I'm gonna try and give it a little bit. We got half a load of corn on this grain cart here. This ground is so squishy. I don't want to pull the car over standing corn, so I'm gonna come over a little bit. I mean, I haven't stopped going yet, so I'm assuming it's working. Waiting for Grant to radio. I'm just gonna pull up this hill. Don't let me forget to grab the exhaust for the catalytic converter thingy they left behind.
It's moving. Oh, you're spinning bad.
It is so muddy. Oh my goodness, am I gonna get stuck? I'm in four-wheel drive. This ground is so soft. Come on, come on. Whew, I am sweating. Ah! Just gotta get up this hill. Come on. about this tractor needing a good wash after harvest. Yeah, I think it's gonna need a double good wash now. Holy cow. We're almost on level ground here. Eesh. Oh my goodness.
Right there is a great spot. Actually, keep going. We're gonna get the combine out of there too.
Oh, imagine the combine gets blocked in by a stolen car. It's just sliding. Wow. Thank goodness it's muddy. I was not grateful because it stopped our harvest for a couple days, but you know what? I'm feeling pretty grateful for the mud now. Don't think I'd ever say that.
Perfect, right there.
Okay, I'm gonna back up a little bit so we can...
Back up a little bit so I can undo the rope.
That's exactly what I was just about to say. Is that good enough there?
Perfect.
What in the world? I thought I was going to get stuck for sure. The tires were spinning. Look at this. That's disgusting.
At least we got that car out of there.
Wow.
We were a little hard on their bumper.
I've been walking down here and I've just been trying to figure out what could have happened. You have any ideas? Well, back to harvest. Oh man, I'm gonna get mud in the cab. As I'm sitting here harvesting, I can't help but think about the fact that this is not the first time someone has crashed into my cornfield. This is, however, the first time that there's ever been a car in my field. That is definitely a first. About 2 years ago, our field right off the interstate, someone ran off the road, similar to this, crashed into our field, drove off and ramped back up onto the interstate. And we found the evidence while we were harvesting. I'll never forget that. Also, that piece of exhaust or whatever that was, that's not the first weird long metal thing I found in this field. When we were planting earlier this spring, I found a huge metal rod and picked it up because I didn't want to send it through the combine. I almost put this through the planter. Thank goodness I didn't. Can you imagine? I don't even know where that came from. Grant brought the truck out so that I could save us. That would be a really bad thing to put through the combine. Aside from the car fiasco, this field seems to be harvesting very well, and you'll notice a beautiful sunset in our rearview mirror. I've got auto steer on the combine, but sometimes on these big downhills, I just like to drive it myself. Down the field, and now up the big hill we go. Watching, making sure no rows are plugging up. We're going about 2.5, 3.5 miles an hour. It's been really wet, raining and foggy, and just really heavy moisture in the air for about the past week, and that's really slowed down our harvest progress. But this wind that picked up, we're back in business. There should be a fence row coming up here pretty soon. Don't want to run into that. Can you guys see it? Yeah, right up here. Got it. very stressful time of year. There is just a lot that can go wrong every single day. A lot of moving parts and a lot of pressure because this is the culmination of the whole year. And sometimes I just need to take a step back and remember that this is the exciting part. This is what we work so hard for all year long. And I need to enjoy myself. So if you guys could help remind me of that, that would be much appreciated. Because my goodness, who in the world would wake up and expect to find a crashed car in their field? At least we have it dealt with, and now we can just focus on harvest. Look at all that beautiful grain. I mean, how can you be upset when you see something like that? Good morning! We are not on the farm anymore, folks. I'm headed to the start line of the New York City Marathon. On November 2nd, I had the absolute joy and pleasure of running the New York City Marathon, along with over 50,000 other participants, making it the largest marathon of all time. It was the most incredible experience of my entire life. Walking to the start! I'm so grateful to everyone who donated to Team Junior Achievement. Together, we raised over $10,000 to help kids learn entrepreneurial skills. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you who donated, who messaged me encouraging things, and I wanted to take you across the finish line of this journey with me. It was very difficult to train in the middle of harvest, but I'm so grateful for the rain and a chance to get away, and that my body held up and I was able to finish. It was the most beautiful day, and I still feel so overwhelmed. We're back on the farm now and back to harvest. I was so lucky to not only have my entire family come out to support me, but so many close friends. I really am so blessed. What a beautiful day it was. What's the saying? Life is like a box of chocolates. You really never know what you're going to get. That is what every single day of harvest feels like. But the one thing that I do know for sure is that I'm going to do my best to wake up and be a farmer and do all of this over again tomorrow. Harvest is still rolling here on the farm. Some days it feels like we are surviving. Other days it feels like we're thriving. But we're still rolling, nevertheless. So I appreciate your support and your prayers and all of your kind words in this exciting time of year. Can you believe that it's harvest? In just a few short months, it's going to be planting. We'll do this whole thing over again. What a day. Thank you so much for being along for the ride, no matter what the day holds. And subscribe if you haven't. Leave a comment. I'd love to see where you're watching from. Thank you to everyone who's been around from the beginning. We will see you in the next one. Protect what matters most today, your privacy. Go to joindeleteme.com/Laura20 for 20% off. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.